Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the featherweight bout between Luis Saldana versus Jordan Griffin. And let's get straight to this right here. So Saldana is the favorite and they're picking him for whatever reason over Griffin. I guess because he knocked out a guy who has some rare illness that pretty much left half his body dead and was already undersized and not even that great or good. And then on top of that now had a disease that could have killed him, and really he shouldn't even been fighting, or was given a little slim chance to fight. And yeah, he knocked that guy out. And outside that, he beat a bunch of middle-aged, short, chubby, fat guys that shouldn't even have no reason to be fighting, but they're trying to make some extra side cash, being fodder. So who is Saldana? Nobody. Who we beat? Nobody. Is he good? Not really. But because he's tall, lanky, and one-dimensional, or shown to be pretty one-dimensional, and beat certified trash cans outside that last guy. He's a solid fighter. He's just in a weight class too big for him, and he has some illness that's came close to taking his life. But outside that, trash cans. And so they're giving him a lot of hype just based off what he did on the Contender Series and his resume. And I think even on his resume, he lost. He's beaten cans and lost to cans. So I don't know why that cites Saldana up. When I look at Saldana, when I look at his resume, he has I think he had like a draw or split decision victory or something like that. But just when you look at his resume, it just seems real close. Then we look at his fights and look at who he lost to, or like Santiago, and just drops him like a name here and there. But we're not really looking through the man who Saldana is. He's a guy who grappling is subpar at best, and he has good striking. But who has he fought? He fought guys that's gonna stand in front of him. Griffin, even though you might say Griffin, he's not an amazing striker. He's not a guy that's his striking is real on point. He's real fast, real fluid. I mean, he definitely can evolve in the striking. He definitely has a lot of room for improvement, but he's a pretty solid striker as well. And he's a far more well-rounded fighter, as a good grappler. And we look at where he really lost in these fights. It's been grappling, not striking. So I don't think anything Saldana on his feet does on the feet is going to be so unseeable. I think on the feet, it'd be a close striking matchup, really. If it was just a striking match, it'd be a closer striking match, and I might even give Griffin a chance to win, especially given the fact that he's fought much better competition. I might even say he could beat him in the feet, but I'm going to give Saldana the striking advantage by a slim margin, and Griffin the grappling advantage by a mile. And I feel like Saldana suffers sufficiently in the grappling and has not addressed that. So maybe he has improved, but if you haven't shown me to have addressed that, I'm going to say you haven't addressed that, and you haven't fought anybody that's going to put you in there. And you look at his final Contender Series, not one takedown was attempted on him. And I know Griffin's going to be active on the feet, pressuring, looking for the takedown. He's going to attack him all areas. And I think Saldana's going to fold in the grappling. I think he might be able to stuff one takedown, but Griffin's got the cardio, he got the pace, he got the pressure, and he could go for 3 rounds and go for a pace where he's attacking both on the feet and with the grappling. And I think that's going to break Saldana down real early, maybe after the first or 2 takedown attempts. They start to take him down, smother him, try to latch on the back, and just weigh on him and land shots, crack him on the chin, maybe wobble him up from the back position, just be on him, irritating him and breaking him down. Might even get a 3rd round submission, but I just feel like he just schools him and drags him to the decision and really starts dominating him in that 2nd and 3rd round and beats him to a clean, clear-cut decision. So in this one, I got Max Griffin via decision.